Game 2, guys. PSG won. It was not a pretty win. They actually did a lot better in the lane swap situation compared to FlyQuest. FlyQuest had a really good first 5-minute idea, and then afterwards it kind of fell apart. For PSG wise, they just committed too hard in certain fight situations. Like, they had really good range. Senna had a ton of stacks, and they kind of just gave it away, which was rather sad to see. So I assume they will stick mostly to the same bans. I mean, they banned Renata. In the case of just, saying like, okay, well, maybe you don't care about Kalista if we ban Renata. They banned Nautilus, which is funny because I thought like the Nautilus was not the best by Busio at all. Now they take Lucian. Interesting. Yeah, there you go. Are they gonna pick Ashe? Yup, there you go. So this is a very expected. I mean, one of Lucian's worst matchups is Kalista. If you ban Renata, what else can you really take? And it's like, I guess Ashe. Like, you could pick Alistar too, technically, and Alistar would actually be fine. It's just the problem is like you might get farmed by the Nami. So naturally the Nami's gonna come out, and then you need to take what? The Talia was fine, but he could have done way more with it. I actually don't know what he's gonna take. Talia, so they're gonna go with Talia again. And it is true that Zir didn't really have like a big presence either. So also Zir is also not the best. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I was gonna say Zir's not the best into Lucian Nami, and that is partially true. Also, if you're going Kalista Ashe, you must go beefy like tanks. Like, you need tanks. This time Jarvan is shit, so you don't care about Jarvan. It's probably the same bans, actually. Like the Wukongs and Zhao, probably the same. They ban Xin themselves. Interesting. So they're fishing for something else. Sejuani? I mean, they need a tank. Like, they actually legitimately need a tank. Yeah, Sejuani. I think that was very obvious. Like, they needed something like that. What is he gonna take in the jungle? Is it just Viego? I mean, Viego with these champs sounds terrible, but like, he could. Require Blippo to play like Cassante or something. Maokai, that's good. Yeah, actually, that's good. Shit, I always forget about that champion, man. Because, it's not like picked as often anymore. But that's really good. Urgot again. Holy shit, it's Urgot blind though. And again, it's not like TF got nerfed out of his mind or anything like that. So I'm like, if this guy plays that champion, like, what do they do? Like, you'll just progressively lose side. The only thing is, if you have TF, like, the only problem with TF is like you have 4 range. It's really bad. You probably would just pick Aatrox. Honestly, Aatrox is not the best into Lucian either, though. Shit, what do they play? What is the pick of doom? You get farmed if you pick Malphite. Could be. I mean, Jax is a little iffy at times, but it might be Jax. Because Jax at least will pressure them a ton. And he can go, like, obviously, like, most of the time he goes, like, kind of like a more bruisery build. That's not real. That's not real. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Like, it'll, like, the thing about Cassante is, like, even with all these nerfs that he's gotten, he can still play in most matchups. It's just... It's fine. Now, would they do a lane swap? They could. In theory, they could like avoid the Callista Ashe. And Cassante is like kind of a shit stain for like defending wise. But we'll see.
That was the fan vote. Yeah, but that's a time difference, man. Like, there's no way. I'm sorry. I'm here to, you know, put NA down when it's appropriate. Okay, it's not appropriate. That was a time difference. It's like 2 It's 2 You'll warn me before you give me the
So they get a ward.
Yeah, I'll praise PSG. I'm not gonna break our friendship. All right, so we did get a couple of shallow wards.
Here we go. We're lane swapping again. This one should be more obvious though. And this time Bwipo's actually leashing, which is like good. Like he's already given up on the idea, like, guys, like I will definitely die because it's Ashe Kalista with a ton of damage and a Sejuani. Like the CC is a lot more problematic. So Bwipo's trying to hit level 2 while they all leech, which, to be honest, is incorrect. I'm almost certain that like it should be Nami and this should... Oh, so this is how they're gonna do it. Interesting. Now here's the thing. Yeah, they definitely should match them into bot side. Ooh, Inspired reads the Raptors too. Nice chip damage. Good job, Masu. They know that Sejuani is going to Krugs, so there's a lot of like space to like nothing's gonna happen to them. Exactly. The most fearsome part about these lanes, the double lanes, is the level 1 and the zoning out there, as Kyria has demonstrated so many times. Jensen's trying to get the lane there, does get it, and is going to allow them to back up in pretty nice terms. So that's the thing with these lane swaps too, it's the flexibility, and they don't always have to be full or keeping up to them, depending on your circumstances of the matchups, being able to go back towards the mid game as well. But Woody's moving up on them. Nice. Good job, Masu. Good job, Busio. And of course, this guy's like, well, fuck you, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and take your Raptors back. Love it. So they played on mid again. Interesting. So this might be something they commonly do versus Jensen. I've seen them do it a couple times, especially because if you look at this situation, like, if Woody dodges this, which he should, or Betty dodges this, which he should be able to, he's gonna what? He's gonna Q extend into Rend. Jungler's on their side though. That actually, they know this too. Masu knows this. And he knows his jungler's on top side. I think you just run. The only thing is they have a ward on the dot rush, so they know that Sejuani's like not remotely close in this situation. And if you do take too much damage, you probably just hit B. It's probably fine. I just want to make sure I'm not missing something here, but we saw this. Gets his flash. And then he gets a return play on top, but it's like, this is also a situation where his like conditions are bad. So it'd be better if he took his base versus fishing for a one-time top. Because he's not even level 6 on Urgot. And the Zir definitely doesn't need a TP, by the way. Like, he's like way too over-concerned on like him dying. And the only reason why they would be concerned is if they think Maokai's there, but they know Maokai's not there because Maokai showed himself going downward. So it's just a bad play by Jensen and then another bad play by Maple. Oh, Maple already got his base. That's actually fine. No, he doesn't need a TP still, but like it's actually fine. I thought Maple didn't base yet. He gets a dragon. It's one grub. No bases on top side yet. Whipple has TP advantage. Ooh, it's so good. They're wave trading bot lane from how things turned out. This is so good. So they were giving Bwipo some XP and some advantage in that sense. And then they flipped out so Bwipo could take over and so he could have his advantage. Hmm.
But Fortune is so broken, man. Nice, you sound like a jungler. It's so broken. I played a bunch of matches for a while. It's just such a strong ability to basically inspire Ginger stepping in. Alright, round 3 on the big raptor. Ginger gets it. Gets one of the small ones as well.
This guy's always in Inspired's face. It's kind of like Umpty in a way, which is, well, not exactly like Umpty because he plays like a pretty, how would I say it? Not a safe game, but he keeps the flow of the game like well. But he does add in some invades. It's actually it really is similar to Inspired, which is extremely funny. It's very funny. Shit, I mean, Lucian's in a good position. That blows.
We've seen especially Urgot be super successful into Jensen caught out.
I mean, I don't know. Like, they just pressured this, right? And then Sejuani may have shown on the Ghost. I believe it was a Ghost Poro that was there. And, right? Yeah, it looks like a Ghost Poro. So, whatever. So I think a Ghost Poro was there. He got revealed. Which means naturally you should lean on left side, but then you instantly go to ward on the right side, and so you just die. Like, okay. Interesting.
Destroyed Jensen, he had no timer to use the flash. I believe it had like immediately comboed and deleted there. So nice little surgical play from PSG, pass through, get some more money, and Mabel once again so reliable there on the Azir. Also, burns Jensen's TP and goes to the top lane with the dragon after 30 seconds. PSG got the first of this game. They're trying to claim some bit of control. Master moves control. Inspired will join them to step into this jungle. Mabel and Brizzy back about 45 seconds or so, so should be able to drag. Yeah, good job by him. He gets the turtle lane while just walking forward, doesn't get hit by the seismic shove, even gets auto attack damage right back off as well. So really, really confident play from him. And now next cooldown for it. Let's see if they make the move. Is Inspired right now going through bottom to move up to mid? That's what he boosts his shoes on. He's gonna keep training with Jensen here. The flash to the Mabel. Look for a unraveled volley there. I think it's just gonna be nice as you kind of mentioned, denying the full 6, but it should be pretty easy for PSG here to pick up, get the 4 bonus, get at least 1 void might. That really is like a lot of pushing power in itself. 2 is super nice as well. You know, obviously you get all 6. Just getting the single void. We talked about it.
Oh my god. That's so fucking funny. That is so funny. This guy is getting absolutely ripped apart. Dodges, gets out. This time Inspired is actually making a play and trying to sneak into this. They see it, nothing happens. I think Jensen's dead again. He didn't die? Impressive. So, they get the grubs, and that was like... Actually, them getting the grubs. Yeah, no, they get the grubs, which was pretty expected at this point. And, you know, naturally, you know, you're gonna go on the bot side. This is very obvious. They're going through mid first, so they have control. They roll them out. Okay. Inspired kind of like leans forward. This guy has cleanse. Can't really just commit on him. This was I'm trying to think what can Kalista do better here. Once he turns this way, Kalista could already start prepping a hit. Of course, if she gets hit by this shit, then it obviously, like, they're just gonna turn on her, which is bad. But Azir is gonna move first no matter what, which is good. I think he just hits from here. I don't think he like moves this way. I think he just stays in the middle. And I mean, I do get like he's kind of moving this way in anticipation that he's moving this way, so it's just like a circle. And so that's why like there's not as much pressure in this case. Oof. But Jensen tried to move, and of course Azir like clipped him. But man, Monster just gets a double from it. Because Sejuani's moving for this play, but then Inspired notices it, and then they just go back in, and then they just kill him. Hello, hello? Oh, I thought my mic wasn't working for a second.
Kills into the Lucian. Once again, into Masu, into the flag quest, rookie AD carry. Alright, so we know what happened in the initial trade here, and the cooldowns used. They want the ultimate used, and they're gonna use the Kalista ultimate as well. But really what we're looking for here is kind of the exit afterwards. Exactly. You have to work. Woody just flash out. Really nice flash there, Inspired, because they saw this Wani move up the river. As soon as you take your eyes off of him, he goes for it. Woody does also use his flash to get one, but two of the kills, you know, both are going into the actual Lucian himself here. The carry that they're looking to force feed is exactly what FlyQuest would need to try and get their way right back into this. You kind of touched on it earlier when you're talking about the lane swap and Lucian Nami really wanting a couple of those levels. But this is the moment in the game where you're building for. You need to rotate to the mid lane, once you get a single item completion even for both of them. When you have that extra pocket.
So we're getting Herald. Okay.
Yeah, and plus the shift combo, really, really good burst damage to get those Lucian dashes in for the big chunks. Let's see if FlyQuest young bottom lane can actually pay them back for it. And the Lucian much more about getting in the enemy spaces and the Jinx more about stepping back, making the opportunity to strike Masu on that front line once again.
They get Herald. Cool. Talia has to push out bot fully. This is definitely a better game by Woody. I will say that. This is definitely a way better game by Woody. Whippo has steadily gained the lead over Ozzy. AZ. Or however you want to say it. I like the idea. I really do, man. And, you know, this guy... Man, it's really sad that he's on this squad because he just can't really get much going. But, like, look. So he has Cassante rolling up. Obviously, you know, I figure they... Do they know that Bwippo's going to move this way? Yeah, they do. 100%. So they know that Bwippo's going to move to mid. It's a one-off chance play, right? The thing is, the Kalista should not show on the wave. That's the only thing. Like, if Kalista sits in this area and he commits, they can kill him. And it can work. But it's only if Kalista doesn't do this. So far, positioning-wise, Betty has done, like, a kind of a bad job. And so he gets punched out by Masu, great by Masu. And then the Talia wall comes in. We knew Urgot was here. And obviously, Cassante is useless, so that was that.
Critical there. That Masu actually, as the fight starts, chunks out Betty and forces Betty Flash with that culling. That is one of the big reasons for the duo, as you're mentioning. Now he's on 2 out of power spike here with this rapid fire shield, double prot combo, and likewise off of that kill. They return right back to the dragons. Whipple's bottom lane, but he has teleport.
There it is. Okay, 2 dragons. We're on our way. We're on our way to a lovely Dragon Soul victory.
Minimap 2 is kind of giving away the shot line here for PSG. They have Maple heading up. They wanted to try and punish FlyQuest. Like, hey, if they stick around and try to finish off this tower, Maple come in for a seismic. He's actually going in anyway.
It's good damage.
Maple go in for a Serena shuffle and try to sweep them in and punish them, but FlyQuest did not stick around. They did not bait themselves into sticking around.
And Whipple got the wave in. And then they're going to push out bot, and no one's there to answer on PSG side because they're answering to cover top side. So... here we go. And then we have a surprise play by FlyQuest, which hopefully no one dies. Oof. You know what? Is this really required, though? Because, like, Bwippo, in theory, like, so he's fine. He doesn't need a base. But FlyQuest is already pushing this out, and these guys are overloading on top. This turret's already under half HP, and your dual lane wants a base. What do they want a base for? That's, like, nothing. But his mana is kind of low, and Nami's mana is pretty low. So, if I'm Bwippo and I cheat this wave out, you know, you can just stay here. And I know they want to defend, but right now, like, the Talia can free hit bot.
Inspired's here first. Ginger there. There's the TP in. Behind Maple, who just slides away.
I don't know. I don't know if this is like the right. Like, it's a very interesting idea, but also it requires Lucian to literally run top. Like, in theory, both of these guys should be like here versus where they are now. Because, you know, like, come on, if Whippo's hiding and you're making this play in the first place, why are they there? If you want to commit to attacking them here, I'm all for it. You just have to, like, full commit to it, though. Otherwise, like I said, he doesn't need to be here. Like, he can collect this late. These guys would have shoved this, you would have shoved this, and you got in full control of this, and they got what? The top turret? Actually does not matter at all, by the way. You know what? I don't think I guess it's a different way to see the game. Like, the normal way to play out this game, they would have gotten way more out of this to just do the mid-bot thing. Because they would have taken the mid turret, they would have taken the bot turret, they would have gone bot jungle control, and then they would have flipped top and retaken this side. Yeah. I don't know. The normal play would have been much better. But if they kill them, it's a huge switch. So Lucian, Nami are late. Urgot's coming in. Oh, so the Talia. What is this Talia TP? Why is Talia not TPing here? Like, Talia could start TPing behind versus on the turret. And then she would have been behind these guys, like, literally threatening Maple already. Or even, like, these guys. Like, it would have been so much better if Talia was there. But whatever. So they go on Cassante, which is probably the worst target because he's very slippery. Then Jensen gets hit by arrow again. Oh man, these woody arrows are just killing them. And Maple can just fucking commit, by the way. I mean, it's... Does Whipple have E? He actually does. Okay, he literally cannot commit because of the Whipple E. That is so funny. Woohoo! Whipple went for it too. God damn. Oh man, if Whipple timed that just a little bit better, he actually gets him. Whipple's Urgot is good. It's definitely a way better Woody game too.
Okay, well, I'm like Q bumping back to Cassandre towards the rest of my team, and then he just ult inspired and got a little dicey there with the health bars. It was a very good response from PSG immediately after seeing the extra attempt to turn there.
So the Sejuani needs to be on the wave pretty often for the mid situations because then it allows them to actually contest the Lucian. Otherwise, it's like a little awkward. This case, like, I mean, it's like a one-off look on Maokai, but he has flash. We're sending to Talia into bot. I mean, Dragon's coming up, and in the end, I will say this: by them sacking the top wave in a way, it did allow them to kind of get some initial vision on bot side. It's not very sticky vision, is it? Like, this guy only has one ward at this point. He has 0 wards, and now he has 4 wards. And then he used 3 wards? How did he use 3 wards in this time frame? 1, 2, 3? Oh my fucking god. This guy's actually so bad at warding. This guy has terrible warding habits. Like, he's down to 3 wards when you're gonna have a 2-1 control on mid-bot. So, now that they did it this way... And again, I'm fine with 2-1 control. It's just like, usually you would, like, go back top and kind of recover this wave, and then just kind of delay. But the Nami used all of his wards, and so Talia's already committed in this sense, so it's like, okay, I guess he can Talia wall to commit to this. But it's also a minute before Dragon, so maybe not the best time. Yeah, it's definitely not the best time to use Talia wall. So that's bad by Jensen, bad wards by Nami. Especially when you look at the fact that Nami's like base is like a little late here too. And your lasting wards are like really sad. Like, you got nothing out of that. For having mid-bot control, you got literally nothing out of it. And so now contesting the dragon is way harder. And he literally smite steals it. Unreal. This guy's unreal that he actually smite stole it. Oh, man. Is there any way they could have stopped that? Where's Cassante? Why is he going back to midway? This guy is so stupid. Ozzy's so stupid. Reality is he should be in front to block this. No one else can really block this but Sejuani. Sejuani doesn't even throw R at the Maokai to stop it. And then these guys all die afterwards. And then they get Baron. Oh my god, no fucking way. So they're doing Baron, which is a little chancy. And Nami's dead. I mean, it's a ballsy call, right? Because Sejuani is up. That's so crazy. That's so crazy, man. I can't believe it. Masu's in a fucked situation. He got out, though. Oh, he died. My lord savior Bwippo though. So Bwippo's in the front, fucking these guys up. He forces Maple out. What did Maple do? Okay, Maple's an idiot, by the way. Like, Maple can literally just walk up to you guys and just press his soldiers onto them, and it's winning. Like, also, if he's gonna do any play, he goes on this and shuffles this guy this way. But he doesn't have shuffle. So yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he's committing his full body. Oh, God, Maple, you were such a griefer, because this is actually a winning fight for PSG. If Maple doesn't grief that, oh my God. But he griefs it, and then Whipple destroys them. Oh my God, that is crazy. I can't even believe this guy got the smite steal though. Like, Maokai Q smite is way stronger. Like, cause there's no way Sejuani was able to build 4 stacks on the Baron and get an E off. There's no way, and it's way slower too. So, Jesus. Well, now Dragon's in 2 minutes. Nami has 2 wards. We don't have the bot wave control, so like, wasn't really able to get wards on the bot side. Or was he? Actually, he should move now. I don't know why he's going top. Why are they going top side? Dragon's literally coming up in 2 minutes. You want to get preliminary wards, like wards ahead of time on bot side, so they have to clear through that. And if they don't, then you actually get to save your wards, and your your round kind of extends through. Holy shit! What the fuck just happened though? So Bwippo, where's Bwippo? Bwippo's showing on the waves, so it makes it hard for them to contest, and Maokai doesn't have to actually be on the wave because Bwippo is, which is good. Jensen is getting the bot wave, so that's going to buy them some time. Now Bwippo, they don't know Bwippo's here. Talia's on her way. Maokai's here, this guy's here. Bwippo has 3 items. He has Sterix. Oh man. And he goes right on top of Azir, who has no flash. They have no idea. And do they have a mid ward? They do. So they have a mid ward, and they know on this mid ward that the Cassante and the Callista are not here. So he starts this fight, gets flipped over. He has no flash, by the way. Gets Sterix, doesn't die. Azir's now in a fucked situation. He has to run right away. Nami R was absolutely terrible. Wow. Really bad Nami R. I mean, he just needs to throw it at these guys, by the way. Don't throw it at these guys. He's like trying to be too cute. He's trying to be too cute, so... Pretty bad Nami R. If he threw it this way, it would have been absolutely insane. I mean, just hitting Shunjia is literally good enough, you know what I mean? Bubble hits him, he's dead. And what can Callista do here? Because Callista's like a little bit late, so Callista starts hitting. They just can't kill him. Oh my God! Bwippo, my lord! Jesus Christ! Holy shit! Oh my God! I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say. This guy is just like on a whole other level, these 2 games. I just can't believe it. I think they have to ban Urgot. That's crazy for me to say that, but I think they actually have to ban Urgot. So this time FlyQuest is actually able to get control first and like kind of zone them. So this is like a far better like initial fight now. Good Mao position. Better Namiar. Guy can't do anything. Literally, he can't do anything. Good flash. Masu did not flash Azir. I mean, he just, again, it's like, so he goes in, and everyone always flashes backwards, like I said. He could just flash to the side, he would probably have been fine. So, improper flash, gets himself killed, but... Ooh. You know what, that's ballsy by Betty, but improper. Because Busio dead as shit, so he could kill Busio and go into Jensen. And then you just kind of, you know, you just hope to God the guy can finish off the other, but Betty went a little bit too hard. Dragon's gone. game's gone. Like, there's no way they win this at this point. Like, Ocean Soul? No way. With how this Urgot's playing? Absolutely no way. Webble's E timing is so fucking good, dude. I don't know what to say. Dude, do I actually say it again? Do I actually say it again? MVP. I mean, shit. Really shit. It actually just might be Bwipo again. Like, this guy was honestly a god. It's then Inspired second. For sure, it's Inspired. Woody had a good game. Actually, Woody had a good game. Masu was fine, but like the game was like ultra easy for him. It might be like Woody, might be like Junjia. So it might be like this order, but fuck, dude, unreal performance by him. We'll see how this ends.